Hi guys! So over spring break, I went down to Mexico and helped build houses for this ministry called Amor with my youth group. So during that time, my friends and I said quite a few weird things, and we've said them repeatedly. And so I give you the top 3 quotes from our Mexico trip. So the first quote is, "Guys, where are my socks?" My friend Emily would wear socks to bed. So every night she'd be rummaging around changing her socks, and every single night she'd say, "Hey guys, have you seen my sock?" Doesn't matter if we were in the 2 churches that we stayed in while we were driving down. Didn't matter if we were in Mexico, and it also didn't matter while we were in the hotel in Disneyland. She couldn't find her socks ever. And then in the morning she's like, "Oh, found them!" So very funny. The next quote is said by me, and it's, "Can you tell me what happened? I was asleep." Essentially what happened was we drove down on this big bus called what we call Gus Bus, he is, I think, from like 70 something. I don't remember the exact date, but he's an old bus. And so the chairs aren't that comfortable, but I had a tendency to fall asleep on them. So every single time something interesting or exciting or potentially like life-threatening happened, I'd be asleep. The air brakes went out, I was asleep. The giant hill, we were careening down a giant hill, I was asleep. So we'd be at the work site and people would say, "Oh yeah, that was really scary." And I'd turn to them, "I'm sorry, what happened? I was asleep." And finally, the last quote is said by 2 of my guy friends, Jared and Grant, and the quote was, "Grant, I'm coming for you." So they would play slug bug. And so Jared, whenever he'd see a slug bug, he'd punch Grant. And so oftentimes he would see one, but Grant wouldn't be like nearby. And so you'd hear, "Grant, I'm coming for you," across the work site or the campsite, and then you'd see Grant running away from Jared. And it was very, very funny because you just hear, "Grant, I'm coming for you," and you'd look out the window and look, a slug bug. So really fun. One of the best Mexico trips I've ever gone on. I've gone, this past one was my 3rd one. And so if you're ever wondering about if you want to do this type of ministry or go on this type of mission trip, amor.com, or you can Google Amor Ministries and you will find the website for it. And you can go with your family or you can go with your youth group like I did, and my family. My family also came down. But you guys can go and it'll be fun. I strongly encourage it. And I am going to leave you guys today with the quote that is the mission statement of Amor, which is, "Come build hope." So I invite you to come build hope, and please subscribe to me. Bye!